Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Welcome to Phillies baseball. And tonight, the Phillies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Brandon G here with you for another exciting day of Phillies baseball on the Video Game Network. Phillies coming off of a win against the Atlanta Braves, taking 2 out of 3. Now they're at Dodger Stadium trying to win a series against the Dodgers. The starting lineup is Ethan Martin against Brandon McCarty. And here is the lineup for the Phillies. Ben Rivera will lead it off. He is batting at 281.
Center fielder, Ben Rivera.
Close to a sellout crowd here in Dodger Stadium. And Rivera fouls it off the first pitch. No balls and one strike.
7-11.
This was a much anticipated series between both of these teams. 2 quick strikes to Ben Rivera. Ball and 2 strikes. Little rainy here at game time. And another foul. Still 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Nope, that's
2-2 to count. Dodger Stadium's been around since 1962. They have made some renovations here, trying to update the ballpark. And Rivera hits this to shortstop. It'll fire over to first for the out. Take a look at Brandon McCarty's scouting report. You see the numbers there. Here's Chase Utley, batting at 292. 10 home runs and 36 RBIs. One strike to Utley. 67 degrees here at game time. Overcast day and night here at Dodger Stadium. He did not go. So it was 1 ball and 1 strike. And he hits it foul. It's this one over to Gonzalez. He'll step over to the bag at first for the out. There's Miguel Franco batting at 299. One ball and no strikes to Franco. 1-1. That ball's lined in the gap and cut off nicely by the center fielder. Franco will hold at first base. So a 2-out hit for Franco. And it will bring up Darren Ruff. Ruff batting at .335. He is getting a lot of playing time this season. Platooning right left-handers. He will play usually when the right-handers pitch, and Howard will play when the left-handers pitch. So Ruff has the better batting average, as Howard has struggled. And there is talk about him being on the trade block. There's 1 ball and 1 strike, and making Ruff the everyday first baseman, but that has yet to be determined here.
Ball,
2 balls and 1 strike. And Ryan Howard, he does want to remain a Philly for the rest of the season, and mainly for the rest of his career. Ruff fouls it down the third base side. Ruff hits it to third base and will fire over the second for the out. And that'll end the Phillies first. Uribe with a nice play, as the Phillies are retired here in the top of the first. Dodgers batting next. And the lineup for the Dodgers with Howie Kendrick, Rollins, Gonzalez, Van Slyke, Uribe, Peterson, Ellis, Miguel Ramirez, and Brandon McCarty. And Ethan Martin will be the pitcher for the Phillies. He is 6-4 with a 3.69 ERA. Gave up 61 hits in 75 2/3, 24 walks, and 88 strikeouts in 13 games. He'll face Howie Kendrick, batting at .292, 4 home runs and 24 RBI. One strike to Kendrick. Two quick strikes on Kendrick. He beats a foul. It is. That's fair. So Kendrick's going to be aboard with a leadoff single.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jimmy.
And it'll bring up Jimmy Rollins, the former Philly. He's batting at .229 with 5 home runs and 24 RBIs. Ball and no strikes. Rollins a part of the National League East titles, the 2 pennants, and a World Series championship with the Phillies. Now he's in Dodger blue. Beats a foul off to the backstop. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
That's ball 2.
2-2. Full count now to Rollins. And Rollins sits on base hit in the left field. So Rollins is at first. Hendrick at second. And it will bring up Adrian Gonzalez batting at 267. With 7 home runs. One ball and no strikes. Martin is in some trouble here early in the first inning. Foul, 1 ball and 1 strike. Gonzalez, little sky fly ball in the left field, and Dominic Brown puts it away. And that is 1 down here in the first. Here's Scott Van Slyke, batting at 269. One strike. One and 1 to count. Another foul. The count is 1 and 2. Got him. 2 down here in the first. Martin can see his way out of the inning. And it will bring up Juan Uribe. Uribe batting at 236. 3 home runs, 8 RBIs. Just batting .080 versus left-handed pitching. But he's not facing left-handed pitching here tonight. One ball and no strikes. One and 1 to count. Martin gave up 2 hits with nobody out, and has got the last 2 batters looking to get Uribe to avoid any further damage by the Dodgers. Outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. Two and 2 to count. This one is to Ruff. He'll step on first, and that will end the inning. The Dodgers get the first 2 hits with nobody out, but they don't do anything else. They go to the second, no score. I'll bring up Adrian Beltre. He's batting at .276, 8 home runs and 46 RBIs. One ball and no strikes to Beltre. Phillies would love to get a couple of runs here early. McCarthy has a low ERA. He just has not been getting the run support. That is fouled over the third base coach. This one is hit to Rollins. He's going to have to hurry. He does. He throws out Beltre, and there's one down here in the second. There's Salvador Perez batting at .265 with 7 home runs and 55 RBIs. No balls and 1 strike. One and one. And this one is hammered to deep center field, and this one will be caught. Center fielder, 1 down, 2 down here in the second. Bring up Dominic Brown. Brown batting at .263. Is tied with Utley with the club league in home runs. One strike to Brown. Hit on the ground. McCarty fires it over the first for the out. That'll retire the Phillies here in the second. They go in order. We go to the bottom of the second, no score. There's Jock Peterson batting at .241. 7 home runs and 21 RBIs. He has a 5-game hitting streak. Off the catcher's mask is still a strike. Oh, no balls and 1 strike. One and one to count. Not a foul. Still 1 ball and 2 strikes. You got him. Second strikeout for Martin, and there's 1 down here in the second inning. That fastball, and he could not catch up to it. No balls and 1 strike. A.J. Ellis batting at .255. One and one to count. Ellis swings this in the gap, the right center field. That's going to go all the way to the wall. And these field dimensions are very long here at Dodger Stadium. Ellis rolls into second with a stand-up double. Here's Miguel Ramirez. This is his first major league game. He is 18 years old. And bounces up there. They're going to go over to third. And a ball was thrown off line. And Ellis goes to third. I think they'll rule that a wild pitch. He might have had a chance at Ellis. If the ball wasn't thrown out offline, they will score that a wild pitch and not a stolen base. And all in one strike to Ramirez, his first major league start here in this game. He is playing left field tonight. And Ramirez skies a pop-up. Beltre puts it away. That's 2 outs here in the second inning. Bring up Brandon McCarty. A runner at third and 2 outs. And McCarty fouls it. No balls and 1 strike. Nothing at 2 now. Another foul by McCarty. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Well, he's had his problems early on, but Martin has been able to get out of trouble here. Now with a runner on third with 2 outs. And that is the 3rd strikeout by Martin. He escapes trouble. Dodgers leave a runner on third. There's no score. Here's Chase Darnall. He's batting at .258, 4 RBIs this season.
Right fielder, Chase Darnall.
On strike to Darnall. He fouls that one back. Is 0-2. And it's foul. Struck him out. 1 down here in the 3rd. Well, he just reached down in front of that. Not a very wise pitch to swing at there. And Darnell is out on strikes, and here is Ethan Martin. He takes a strike, no balls and 1 strike. Ethan Martin does have a home run on the season. ball and 1 strike.
That's only a strike. What are you talking about? Oh.
And this is, great stop by Uribe. And he gets Martin. Nice dive and stop by Uribe to get Ethan Martin. It's 2 down here in the 3rd. Good play by Uribe. Throws it off his right knee. He just makes it look effortless. And McCarty's liking that. Then Rivera's 0 for 1. 1 strike to Rivera. There's a stolen bases. Billy Hamilton with the National League lead in stolen bases with 29. Rivera has 19. He's 3rd in the league. There's a foul. No balls and 2 strikes. We will have our radio simulcast in the 4th inning, and Matt Vasgersian will take over in the 5th and 6th. Here's a pop-up, and it is into the stands. 1 balls and 2 strikes to Rivera.
That's out the corner.
Inside, 1 and 2. McCarty wanted that call.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
2 and 2. Another foul. Phillies have been in these weird games where they go through games without scoring any runs. Then you see the next game, they put up 7 to 8 runs. That's what we've seen in the Braves series. Another foul by Rivera down the first base side. Braves won the 2nd game 1-0 in 14, then end up winning yesterday afternoon's game 7-6. Rivera, this is fair down the right field line. And Van Slyke picks it up. Rivera will end up at 2nd, and he has got a stand-up double here in the 3rd inning. That is Rivera's 13th double of the season. It'll bring up Chase Utley. Utley is 0 for 1. He grounded out. One strike to Utley. Foul, no balls and 2 strikes.
Oh.
1 and 2. Off of the mound is in the center field for a base hit. Rivera will round 3rd and score. The Phillies jump up to a 1-0 lead here in the 3rd inning. An RBI single by Chase Utley.
Now batting, shortstop, Michael Bronco.
So this one bounced off of the mound. McCarty couldn't play it. And in the center field, and Rivera was going to score easily. There was no chance for Peterson to make a throw on that one. Here's Maikel Franco. And Franco lines a base hit in the right field. Utley will stop at 2nd. Phillies have 2 on here with 2 outs. And this is where the Phillies can get on a tear here. the middle of their lineup, poking out hits. And in this middle of this Phillies lineup is dangerous. Ruff fouls it. No balls and 1 strike. 0-2 to count now. McCarty's thrown 48 pitches through 3 innings. Popped him up. Foul. Ellis won't get to that one. Ruff hits this one to right field. And Van Slyke will put it away and a retire the Phillies, but they do get a run on an RBI single by Utley. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. The Phillies lead it 1-0. Here's Howie Kendrick, who's 1 for 1. He leads off the bottom of the 3rd.
Second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
And here's a strike. All on 1 strike now. 2 balls and 1 strike to count. And this is hit to Franco, and they'll fire over the first for the out.
A shortstop, number 11, Jimmy.
And it will bring up Jimmy Rollins. Rollins is 1 for 1. He's singled in his first at bat. That one is back through the middle. A base hit in the center field for Rollins.
The first baseman, number 23.
So Rollins is on with a single. And they'll bring up Adrian Gonzalez. Gonzalez is 0 for 1. Ball and no strikes.
Come on, get the runner to second.
Two balls and no strikes now. Nothing to count. Got that over for a strike. It is now 3 balls and 1 strike.
Get that runner to second base now. Come on.
Gonzalez is a dangerous hitter. This one is a base hit in the center field. So the Dodgers with 2 straight hits here in the 3rd. And they'll bring up Scott Van Slyke. Slyke is 0 for 1. 1-0. Two balls and no strikes now. Well, Martin has had problems in every inning. He faces a similar fate now here in the bottom of the third. 2-1 and 1 out. He got that over, 2-1. Oh, a nice pitch right down the heart of the plate. In the air to right field, and Darnold will have a beat on it and put it away. Rollins will go to third. The Dodgers have runners at first and third, 2 out. And they'll bring up Juan Uribe. Well, it looks like Ethan Martin might escape another jam here. He's had jams in every inning so far tonight. Here's Juan Uribe. 1-0. Rounded to Utley. Fires over the first for the out, and that'll end the third inning. Martin escapes a jam. We go to the fourth. 1-0 Phillies. Fourth inning, Adrian Beltre will lead it off here, the Phillies Radio Network. Bacardi in the pitch. His fourth inning of work, and here's the pitch to Beltre. Is in for a strike. No balls and 1 strike to Beltre. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A little bit outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a fly ball to shallow left field. And Ramirez will put it away, the 18-year-old rookie. He'll make the catch, and there's one down here in the fourth.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
It'll bring up Salvador Perez. McCarty ready, getting a sign, and here's the pitch. In for a strike, no balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. A little bit low for a ball, 1 ball and 1 strike. McCarty has thrown 55 pitches so far. McCarty getting a sign from Ellis. Waits. And a 1-1. Swing and a foul. That was 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a base hit in the center field. Umpire had to get out the way. Second base umpire had to get out of the way from that one because it almost hit him. Perez is at first with a 1-out single.
The left fielder, number 9, Dominic Brown.
It'll bring up Dominic Brown. Brown is 0 for 1. Perez has a 7-game hitting streak. He just extended it. Here's a pitch to Brown, in for a strike, no balls and 1 strike. Stretch by McCarty. And the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball to third. Uribe throws on the first for the out. Going to second base on the play is Perez. He ran on the play. So it's 2 down. And it'll bring up Chase Darnall. Darnall is 0 for 1. He struck out. A stretch by McCartney and a pitch to Darnall. In for a strike, no balls and 1 strike. McCartney from the stretch. And the 0-1 pitch, swing and a foul down the first base side. A quick no balls and 2 strikes. McCartney from the stretch again. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss, he struck him out. Second time Darnall has struck out, and they retire the Phillies in the 4th. They get a hit, they leave 1 man left. We go to the bottom of the 4th, 1-0 Phillies. Jock Peterson will lead off the bottom of the 2nd. He struck out, and his first at bat. Martin ready, and here's the pitch to Peterson. Swing and a miss, no balls and 1 strike. Martin has had some trouble, but has not given up any runs. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, no balls and 2 strikes. A stretch by Martin. And the 0-2 pitch. Low and inside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 4th strikeout for Martin. He is averaging pitch speeds at 100 miles an hour. And that was a fast one there. 1 down here in the 4th. And here's A.J. Ellis. Ellis doubled his first time up. And the pitch. Swing and a foul. 1 strike to Ellis. Here's the 0-1. Swing and another foul. There's no balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Low, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Just missed inside, a little bit inside. It is 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 2-2 on the way. Swing and another foul. Martin is about to throw his 63rd pitch here in the 4th inning. The 2-2. Another foul. Making Martin work here. Here's a 2-2 again. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 5 strikeouts for Martin. And it's 2 down here in the 4th. So great pitch in that bat sequence by both. Martin winning that battle. Now bring up Miguel Ramirez. He is 0 for 1. He popped out. Here's the pitch to Ramirez. Low for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Up high, 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0. In for a strike is 2 balls and 1 strike. Martin waiting, the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a foul. Count is 2-2. A 2-2 on the way. Swing and a foul tip struck him out. 6 strikeouts for Ethan Martin. Now retired aside. No runs, no hits, no one left. We go to the 5th. Matt Vasgersian has it through the 5th. 1-0 Phillies.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now the 1-0. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
I gotta think he's gonna leave the bat on his shoulder again here, even 2-0. This approach hasn't been too sharp so far to lead off the inning.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. A little shaky here to start the 5th.
Yeah, he shouldn't be too tired. You figure he'll settle back in sooner or later.
3-0 is on the way. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Here he comes on 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
Boy, if he can get him right here, coming back from 3-0, what a way to start the inning that would be.
Let him take a hack at it.
3-2, here it is. And he misses with it, ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
If you're looking for a good way to add to a 1-run lead, a leadoff walk never hurts. Let's see how they want to play this from here.
Ben Revere will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now the first pitch, and a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. He's ready now. The pitch, breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. The 1-1 home. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Now another 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
The 2-2 coming. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. On the way. Ball 2 now.
Now, after that first pitch out, another ball here really puts you in the hole against a dangerous hitter.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. The 2-0 on the way. Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Now a swing and a miss, and Utley can't make contact there as he's gone for route number 2.
Well, that's how you neutralize a leadoff walk. He settles down, gets his focus back, and delivers back-to-back strikeouts.
In now, Michael Franco as he lines this one out to center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
And he's well on his way to a nice series now. 3rd hit so far tonight. These guys are going to need his production here, so a welcome sight indeed.
Darren Ruff. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Now the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
2 down, runners at first and second. Here comes the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2 home. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. They'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that. Phillies leave a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Brandon McCarthy will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
First pitch to him. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Here comes the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
Here comes the 3-0. And that misses as well. It's ball 4, and it's a 4-pitch walk to the pitcher leading off the inning. Wow.
Yeah, 4-pitch walk to the pitcher. That won't make that guy very happy. Just lay it in there. Probably take it anyway.
Howie Kendrick will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around, and that's a good job to start this guy with strike one.
He waits. Now the pitch. Fouled straight back. Nobody out, runner on first. From the belt, kicks and deals. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Darno is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
Here's J-Roll, Jimmy Rollins now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Comes set, now the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Runners on first with one down. Pause, now the pitch. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Comes set, now the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Ready with another 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1 and 2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
He's set, now the pitch. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1 and 2. Again, a 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Yeah, and on this pitch right here, you got to make up your mind just a little more quickly up there. This is a ball that you got to think about maybe taking to left field, but instead, his swing is just a little bit late. He pulls off a little bit, and now he's going to go sit down.
Here's Adrian now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Now Gonzalez awaits the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 to Gonzalez. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2 and 2. Two. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 2 out with the man at first. Now another 2-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Adrian Beltre will stand in now to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
Now it's 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
That's a great call there on 2-0. The whole world's thinking fastball, but
7th inning. And the Phillies lead the Dodgers by the score of 1-0. There's no balls and 1 strike. One and 1 to count. Ethan Martin and Brandon McCarty have both pitched well. And the Dodgers have a new pitcher in the game. Chase Darnall is the batter here in the 7th. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit the 3rd, Uribe. 1 out. Ethan Martin is still in the game. And Martin hits it foul. Well, they're giving Martin a chance. Giving Ethan Martin a chance to finish, at least go 7 innings. He has pitched well. He's had some trouble, but he has been able to get out of it. And here in a 1-1 ball, in a 1-0 game, is his to win and his to lose at this point. And Martin fouls it. Still 1-2. Another foul. Two balls and 2 strikes. Bounced up there, the count is 4. Ben Rivera waits on deck. And he walked the pitcher Martin. So the Martin's at first with 1 out for Ben Rivera.
Center fielder, number 2, Ben
Rivera's 1 for 3. He doubled and scored the run. Ball 1. Ethan Martin does have a stolen base this season. He's 1 for 1. Two balls and no strikes. Well, the Dodger crowd has not been able to get into this game. They had a couple of opportunities early in the game, but they have struggled to get runs home. Now Martin is going to go. And look at this. He is 2 for 2 this season. Utley waits on deck. It is 3 balls and no strikes. He got that one over. There, fouls it. 3 balls and 2 strikes. For those of you who are commenting on Twitch TV, I can't get commenting right now. We got technical difficulties with the comment section, but I will see your comments and respond to them as soon as possible. Those of you who are commenting on Twitch TV, as this game is broadcast live. Rivera walks. It's 2 on and 1 out.
The second baseman, number 26.
And they'll bring up Chase Utley.
Your attention, please.
And they will bring in Brandon Lee, who is 5 and 3, 3.18 ERA, 39 and 2/3, 6 walks, and 34 strikeouts. And here is Chase Utley, who is 1 for 3. No balls and 1 strike to Utley. Phillies trying to put some distance between them and the Dodgers. They have a 1-0 lead here in the 7th inning. No balls and 2 strikes.
Come on, guys, turn 2.
There's a ground ball. That is foul. Got it. Utley strikes out, and it's 2 down here in the 7th. And they'll bring up Maikel Franco for 2 outs and 2 on. And he hits a foul, no balls and 1 strike. Oh, that ball's hammered to left field. That is well hit, and it is out of here. 3-run home run, Maikel Franco. And the Phillies take a 4-0 lead here in the 7th inning. Ramirez went back, and he couldn't get it. It went out. And it left the ballpark. Maikel Franco, a 3-run homer, and it's 4-0 Phillies. Oh, what a shot that was. As the ball kept going back and going back and going back. And it just left. Bam. That is Franco's 9th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Darren Ruff.
is Darren Ruff. There's 1 ball and no strikes.
Oh, yeah.
There's a foul. 1 ball and 1 strike. Another foul, 1 and 2. That one is back through the middle, and that's a base hit to center field.
Third baseman number 29, Adrian Beltre.
And it'll bring up Adrian Beltre.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 56.
Here's J.P. Howe. He will be the new pitcher for the Dodgers. 4-0, a 1.13 ERA, 40 innings, 20 walks, and 33 strikeouts. So Adrian Beltre will be the batter. The runner on first, 2 outs. Phillies lead it 4-0 here in the 7th inning. And that is lined in the right. Oh, it gets by the right fielder, Van Slyke, and it's going to go all the way to the wall. Franco is going to score. Beltre is going to hold at second base, and the Phillies lead it 5-0 here in the 7th inning.
The catcher, number 13.
An RBI double by Beltre, and the Phillies pouring it on here in the 7th. That's Beltre's 21st RBI. And here's Salvador Perez. That is foul. One ball and 1 strike. Low, 2-1. Three balls and 1 strike. Dominic Brown waits on deck. He got that one over as a full count. Perez strikes out. The side is retired. But Maikel Franco with the big blow in the inning, a 3-run homer. Part of a 4-run 7th, and the Phillies lead it 5-0. Here's A.J. Ellis. Jake Diekman is in the Phillies bullpen. Ellis is 1 for 2 with a double. No balls and 1 strike. Outside, 1-1. And balls fly in the right field. Darnell going back, dives for it, can't catch up to it. Martin has thrown 105 pitches here. And this is in the right field. That is a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Miguel.
Ethan Martin has thrown 106 pitches. He has struck out 9, given up 6 hits, and walked 1. The one he walked was the pitcher, Brandon McCarty. And here's Miguel Ramirez, who was 0 for 2. Inside for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. Two and nothing. Three balls and no strikes. J.P. Howell waits on deck. Got that over. It's 3-1. Phillies still have action in their bullpen. Miguel Ramirez, 18 years old. He's ahead 3 balls and 1 strike. And he popped them up, and it is a full count. Beats it foul, and it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. And that is a strikeout. So Martin gets Ramirez, and there's 1 down here in the bottom of the 7th. Ethan Martin, 10 strikeouts, and you take a look at it, he's just been whipping batters left and right. And Justin Turner will be the pinch hitter.
Justin Turner.
Justin Turner will be the batter. Martin is still in the game. One ball and no strikes. Turner batting at .270 with 12 home runs, 33 RBIs. Two balls and no strikes. Two and one. 116 pitches for Martin. Let's see how long he will go here. Oh, did he go? Yes, he did. He couldn't hold up. The count is 2-2. Full count. Howie Kendrick waiting on deck. Hit on the ground, a tough ground ball. will be a double play, and Ethan Martin gets out of the 7th inning. Nice double play turn by Adrian Beltre, Utley, and Darren Ruff. We go to the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 62.
Joe Peralta, the new starting pitcher. 38 games. Dominic Brown will lead it off.
The left fielder, number 9, Dominic Brown.
No balls and 1 strike.
Come on now, let's get a K right here.
One ball and 1 strike.
That's a ball.
2-1. Down ball to second base. 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder, Chase
And it'll
Darnell.
bring up Chase Darnell. You see the innings comparisons. Ethan Martin with 10 strikeouts. Brandon McCarthy with 4.
Let's go.
Here's Darnell now. Outside, 1 ball and no strikes.
Oh, this is easy strikeout.
2-0 to count.
Come on, let's get me out here. Wait. 3-1.
Ethan Martin waits on deck.
Woo-hoo.
And that is to Rollins. 2 outs.
The pitcher, number 49.
Ethan Martin. Oh no, they're going to bring Xavier Paul to pinch hit.
Number
So
28.
Xavier Paul will be the pinch hitter as Ethan Martin's night is done. That pitch is low, 1 ball and no strike. Xavier Paul batting at .296 with 8 home runs, 25 RBIs. Little crazy swing there. Martin grounds out. He got jammed with that one. That'll end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Phillies lead 5-0.
Your attention, please.
And Jake Diekman is the new pitcher for the Phillies. 3-0 with a 1.65 ERA. 43 2/3 innings, 16 walks, and 43 strikeouts. And here is Howie Kendrick, who was 1 for 3.
Leading off for the Dodgers. Second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
And it's 1 ball and no strikes.
Ball, that's out.
2-0. On the rough, it'll go over the first, put it out, with 1 down there in the bottom of the 8th. And there's Jimmy Rollins, who has 2 hits today. He's 2 for 3 in today's game. Got that over, no balls and 1 strike. Well, the Dodgers have not been get any momentum, any rally going over Ethan Martin. And Ethan Martin has pitched real well. He had trouble, he had runners on base in a few innings, but has been able to escape with no harm done. Rollins fouls it, there's no balls and 2 strikes. Rollins another foul. Hit. 2 up lead or fire over the first. 2 outs. Here's Adrian Gonzalez. He is 1 for 3. He singled back in the 3rd. There's 1 ball and no strikes.
Ball.
2 balls and no strikes. Three and nothing. Scott Van Slyke waits on deck. Coming up tomorrow, it'll be Eagles football. They will take on the Miami Dolphins in Miami. Don't miss Eagles football, Eagles Dolphins tomorrow, live on Twitch TV and on the Video Game Network. Fly ball, that one's hitting the gap, and that's going to go to the wall. Gonzalez will end up at second. He's got a 2-out double. Here's Scott Van Slyke. He'll be the batter now. Van Slyke is 0 for 3. And on the ground, Utley, off the glove of Utley. Everybody's safe. Utley just missed it, and here's Juan Uribe. They're going to give Utley an error. Uribe is 0 for 3. There's a strike.
Punch one through.
One ball and 1 strike. Dodgers trying to get something going. That is, oh, what a catch by Beltre. A line drive caught by Beltre, and that'll retire the Dodgers. They can't capitalize. They leave 2 on. We go to the 9th. 5-0 Phillies.
Leading off for the Phillies, center fielder, number 2, Ben Revere.
Anywhere, this guy'll swing at anything. That's the ball.
1 ball and no strikes. Sky pop up behind third base, and Uribe will put it away.
The second baseman, number 26, Chase.
It'll bring up Chase Utley, who was 1 for 4, the single and RBI. Back through the middle, Utley another hit.
The batter, number 7.
And here's Maikel Franco, and this is what he did in the 7th inning. Lifted a 3-run homer. Just got over the wall. That was his 8th home run of the season. That pitch is outside, 1 ball and no strikes. Two balls and no strikes. Two and 1 to count. Three balls and 1 strike. Darren Ruff waits on deck. Beats it foul, 3-2. And he walks Franco. And it'll bring up Darren Ruff. Ruff is 1 for 4.
The first baseman, Darren Ruff.
One ball and no strikes. Two balls and no strikes. Three balls and no strikes. And he walks Darren Ruff. And Paco Rodriguez will come in. So the Dodgers Right now, they're really falling apart here. Rodriguez is 2-1, a 2.42 ERA, 12 walks, 23 strikeouts, 22 in the third inning, and just 23 games. The bases are loaded for Adrian Beltre, who is 1 for 4. Beltre just looks to send the Dodger crowd home early here before the Dodgers complete the bottom of the ninth. 1 ball and no strikes.
Let's try two now. Swing.
Bounced up there. Three balls and no strikes. Salvador Perez waits on deck with no room to put Beltre. Didn't give Beltre the green light. He took his 3-1. Beltre, this is line, a base hit in the left field. 1 run scores. Here goes a second run. He scores. Franco crosses, and the Phillies now lead it 7-0 here in the 9th inning. And a 2-run single by Adrian Beltre. All right, now the Dodgers are just coming unraveled at the seams. Still 1 out. I mean, the Dodgers are just imploding right now, and the Phillies are taking advantage. And this was a 1-0 game in the 7th inning. Remind you, 1 strike to Perez. Ruff at second, Beltre at first. 1 ball and 1 strike. Two and one. Three and one now to Perez. Dominic Brown waits on deck. He got that over. It's a full count. That is a base hit to right field. Ruff will hold at third. And the Phillies have reloaded the bases once again. And Dominic Brown will bat. Boom, right down the heart of the plate. Just lifts a single in the right field. One strike to Brown. Brown, this will be a double play ball. No. Won't get Brown. A run does come in. So with 8-0 Phillies here in the ninth. Give Dominic Brown a run batted in. Here's Chase Darnell. He's looking for a hit in this game. 1 strike to Darnell. Darnell lifts this one to left, but it is caught by Ramirez, and that'll take care of the Phillies, but they add 3 more in the inning. We go to the bottom of the 9th. The Phillies lead it 8-0. And Ryan Sandberg will make a double switch here. Let's see who we'll bring in. Ken Giles will be the new pitcher. He's 1-3, a 5.56 ERA, 43 2/3, 16 walks, and 34 strikeouts.
The bottom of the 9th inning for the Dodgers. Center fielder, Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson is the batter. And there's a fly ball looped in the left field. Dominic Brown is 1 out. Here's A.J. Ellis. He's 2 for 3. All right, now they're just pitching innings here. The game is so far out of reach unless a miracle happens that the Dodgers scoring 9 runs or 8 runs to extend the game. But it looks right now it's not going to happen. There's 1 ball and 1 strike. Two balls and 1 strike. Hits it foul.
That's foul.
Full count. Ramirez waits on deck.
Here's a big stop run coming.
And lifted in the air to left field. It is well hit. Brown can't get it. Bounces, takes a couple of hops. The throw on the third. He is going to be gunned out at the plate. No, at third base, excuse me. Gunned out at third base is A.J. Ellis. I guess Ellis was trying to extend a double into a triple. But here's Miguel Ramirez. And they'll bring in Aaron Harang, a pitch to this potentially last batter. 1 ball and no strikes. He fouls in 1 ball and 1 strike.
Inside.
2-1.
That's a ball.
2 balls and 1 strike. Paco Rodriguez waits on deck. And out of a full count. Harang trying to find his last pitch to end this game for the Phillies and secure an 8-0 win. Sky pop up behind near home plate. Salvador Perez puts it away. Not a good debut for Miguel Ramirez, but the Phillies win it by the score of 8-0 here in Dodger Stadium. Phillies bats came alive late in the game. Miguel Franco with a 3-run homer. And the Phillies blow out the Dodgers by the score of 8-0 and take game 1 of this 4-game series. Phillies 8 runs, 12 hits, 1 errors. For the Dodgers, no runs, 8 hits, no errors. Ethan Martin gets the win. Brandon McCarthy takes the loss. And the player of the game is Ethan Martin, who threw over 100 pitches, 7 innings, 6 hits, struck out 10, and walked 1.